Welcome to the Cronkite Sports Report. I'm Sammy Miller. Today is the day for ASU men's basketball. Day 2 of the NCAA First Four will be wrapped up tonight as the Sun Devils take on Nevada with hopes of securing an 11 seed in the Big Dance. Arizona State enters tonight as a small favorite over the Wolfpack, and head coach Bobby Hurley feels that his team has done everything to prove that they belong. Graduate guard Desmond Cambridge Jr. credits Hurley for inspiring him and his teammates to compete.
We had the gauntlet, at the end, just having to go on the road and play Arizona and the LA schools, and then, have to win multiple games in the Pac-12 tournament.
With a guy who's, has done as much as Coach Hurley has done, as a player, that really means a lot because you can really take his word for what it is. And, he's been through a lot of, trials and tribulations, especially playing for a big-name program like Duke.
That game tips off tonight at 6:10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But let's talk about another ASU team making moves in the postseason, the women's club hockey program. They're playing in its first ever national championship tournament in Boston tomorrow. Joseph Furtado caught up with the team before they took off.
Arizona State's women's hockey is a club team that is solely funded by the players. They compete at the Division I level in the American Collegiate Hockey Association and was built from the ground up by head coach Lindsay Ellis.
I saw some of my guy friends win a national championship at ASU, and it was kind of thought started that why couldn't us girls stay home and do the same thing?
The team is having its best season in program history and recently punched their ticket to nationals for the first time after winning the Western Women's Collegiate Hockey League. The players are excited about the club's growth and are hoping to follow in the steps of the Sun Devils men's hockey team.
Eventually they started mixing in Division III and Division I teams into their schedule when they were ACHA still, so that's obviously something we want to do in the next 5 to 10 years.
For now, all eyes are on what's in front of them at Nationals, where the Sun Devils will be the 7th seed entering the tournament. The players are thankful for the support they've received so far and hope it helps set the foundation for years to come.
It's really paying off by seeing how much of an impact we've made and how widespread our impact is by all of the people all over Arizona helping us on our journey to nationals.
It just says that we're growing and that we've got huge things ahead of us, and we're really just getting started. I think that's a big thing, that we've made our initial goal, but we're not stopping now, and we've still got a lot of work to do, and I think it's really exciting.
The Sun Devils will open the tournament against Maryville on Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The women are hoping to pull off what the men's team did back at the national championship in 2014. In Tempe, Joseph Furtado, Cronkite Sports.
Spring football kicked off this week for Arizona State. It's a new era under head coach Kenny Dillingham, who brings new energy and excitement to the program. Cronkite Sports reporter Jack Pearson shows us how ASU's culture is rapidly changing.
Coach Kenny Dillingham and his new staff and new players are ready to embrace new tradition and new culture here at Arizona State.
Dillingham does a great job bringing that passion every single day, and you can see it in our kids and you can see it in our coaches, and that's the effort part, the intensity part, the passion, the love for football that you need to have in order to be successful.
I feel like he's just bringing in a new sense of energy, and so now we're just like, every day is fun. Like, I remember last year towards like the end of the season, like coming into the building, a lot of guys we'd be like dragging around, like ready for it to be over with. But now, like every day we come into the building, everybody has a ton of energy. It's all fun.
Having the youngest coach in Power 5 football, he comes to practice every day. He comes to workouts every day and is ready to go. So I think that's just the mentality we kind of have to carry over as players. I think it's going to be a group that can shock a lot of people. Obviously after this kind of disappointing last year.
Coach Kenny Dillingham said today that the team has little expectations. They just want to get better each and every single day, coming off a disappointing season last year. In Tempe, Jack Pearson, Cronkite News.
And Live Golf is kicking off. It's making its debut in Tucson this week, bringing in many Sun Devil alumni. Been a PGA Tour event since 2014 in Tucson, Live Golf continues to expand its tour into new markets, filling in the void. Despite a rainy practice round to start the week, former Sun Devil and High Flyers captain Phil Mickelson says he's excited to be back in Tucson.
Tucson has been a great place for me. It's where I won my first professional event in 1991 as an amateur, and I have fond memories of coming back here. And so to participate here and bring Live Golf to Tucson is exciting for me and everybody else involved with Live.
Well, that's it for today's edition of the Cronkite Sports Report. Let's send it back to the desk.